Jack Thunder and the Dawn of Unity. Chapter 13. Captured. Alright, get in. Jack Thunder grunted as he was unceremoniously thrown onto the cold stone floor of the dungeon. Slowly, he lifted his head off the ground, catching his own reflection in a clear crystal growing from the wall. Even in the scant light provided by the glowing stones above, he could see 4 dark lines across his face from where ivy had struck him. The bleeding had stopped, but they still felt tender and sore. He groaned. Ugh, I'd hate to be one of her cubs. He took a moment to look around his cell. Save for the stalactite bars to his left and the gems on the ceiling, there wasn't much he could see. He peered outside, squinting. Lining the opposite wall just outside were more cavernous cells like his. Were his friends inside them? Don't bother, Jack. It's over. Just outside the Storm Gremlin's cell, Twitchett leaned against the wall. The Nekomata's arms were folded across his chest. Mr. Twitchett, Jack Thunder's voice sharpened. How could you team up with someone like Ivy Butternut? Now Stephanie's gone and Ivy's doing Anima knows what to her. Twitchett's head snapped to face the Storm Gremlin. Do you think I like this? You think I had a choice? What do you mean by that? Wasn't it your choice to burn down the tent at the Circus of Shadows? I never meant to burn it down. I was just... Twitchett struggled to find the words to say. No matter how he spun it, he couldn't ignore the voice nagging at the back of his mind. He slumped to the floor. Jack Thunder stood in stupefied silence. Okay, I admit it. I burned down the tent. I regret it every single day. After I was sacked, I couldn't find work anywhere. It's only because of Ivy that I didn't freeze to death. Jack Thunder blinked. And the worst part is, I know she's going to get rid of me once this is all done. I hid the fragments, but once she finds them, it's all over. All she has to do is catch that Wendigo general and take the both of them in front of the summer and winter courts. Then, she'll have all the power she could dream of. Jack Thunder sat down on the ground, deep in thought. So that's what this was all about. Power. It was always somehow about power. Suddenly, he got an idea. You know, you could start to redeem yourself if you let us out of here and gave us the fragments back. I don't know Stromboli as well as Shadowpaws does, but I'd bet he'd be willing to forgive you if you try to be good from now on. Twitchett merely gave him a somber stare. He shook his head. Sorry, kid. He turned his back to the Storm Gremlin. It's too late for me. Nemesis clung to the shadows as it searched the caverns of challenge. It knew a Wendigo invasion was taking place, so Jack Thunder and his friends had to be down here somewhere. It could smell the magical aura coming off of Stormbringer, but where was it? The former Wendigo general slithered downward towards the pole of the air fragment. As it descended, the air became musty and sharp. It grew dark, too dark to see. Nemesis swallowed hard as an eerie sense of foreboding washed over it. What had happened to Jack Thunder? Finally, it spotted something. A brilliant green glow straining against the gloom. The glow of air magic. As Nemesis approached, it could feel the warmth cutting into its hunger. The rest of the chamber came into focus. Stormbringer sat in a cage made of stalagmites, light from a few gemstones flickering off its steely blades. The rest of the room was a hallway of sorts, countless prison cells etched into the stone walls. Nemesis slithered through the bars and approached Stormbringer. The warmth in its chest grew as it approached the staff. It hesitated for a moment. Would Stormbringer burn it, as Excalibur had when the former Wendigo general had tried to extract it? Only one way to find out. Nemesis's claw shot out and grabbed Stormbringer. Nemesis winced, expecting it to burn. It didn't. The Wendigo relaxed. It gripped the air fragment in both its hands. Not only did it not hurt, Nemesis felt the heavy cloud of its anima hunger lift. Completely. No more drive to hurt and devour. It was whole at last. Nemesis's black heart sank as it realized it couldn't hold Stormbringer forever. Jack Thunder still needed it. Breaking through the stalactite bars, Nemesis hurried on its way. Huh? What in Alterus was that? A harsh crack snapped Twitchett out of his dream. His eyes darted around, searching for the source of the noise. He was met with an unpleasant sight, an enormous Wendigo wielding a trident, leering down at him. He let out an ear-splitting scream before falling limp. Jack Thunder jolted at the commotion. He sprinted to his prison bars, spotting Nemesis looming over an unconscious Twitchett. The former Wendigo general gave him a doleful expression. "I'm sorry, Jack. I found your staff. Maybe this will help make things up to you." It handed him Stormbringer through the bars. A victorious grin spread across the Storm Gremlin's face. Another crack resonated through the hallway as he blasted the jagged rocks to bits with lightning. He hopped outside. "Thanks, Nemesis. Never thought I'd be saying that." He straightened himself out. "Come on, we gotta find the other fragments. Twitchett said he hid them somewhere around here. I guess even he doesn't want to know what Ivy's got planned for Alterus." Jack Thunder raised Stormbringer above his head, searching for the other fragments. The gemstone in the center shifted, turning a deep leaf green, the color of earth magic. Terra was somewhere nearby. "Ha! Already got a lead!" Jack Thunder let Stormbringer guide him forward. As he followed its pull on the earth fragment, Nemesis followed behind, sniffing for the others.